Hi, everyone. It's Jacqueline coming to you for Kindness Across Abilities. I wanted to go over a little bit today about maintaining the functions of behavior and what that means, and something called differential reinforcement. So, you may hear if your child or someone you know goes to ABA services, like maintaining the function of the behavior. What does that mean? It means that um, in ABA, we believe that there are four main functions of behavior, and every behavior has a function. If I am trying to get to an item, I will exhibit different behaviors. Maybe I cry, maybe I point, maybe I say what the item is, and you give it to me. So the function of the behavior would be access to that item. And the reinforcer is you giving that item, and what you are actually reinforcing is the behavior that caused the person to get the item. So let's break this down a little bit more. Because if you're having a challenging behavior, it is easiest and fastest if we can maintain that same function and just give a more socially appropriate way to get it. Okay, so we'll give this example of the child crying for a cookie. Okay, someone else may point or gesture or say cookie, but this child cries and screams at a very beautiful, high pitched opera voice. And you don't like opera. So you give this child the cookie. So you're saying to this child, I want you to communicate to me that you want something like a cookie by screaming this beautiful high pitched tone. And if you don't want them to scream this beautiful high pitched tone, you're going to need to replace that behavior and give them something that you would accept or you don't mind hearing, like, Mama, I want a cookie, or pointing, or standing near and like maybe a little like side eye of like, I stand near items if we are not vocal yet. Um, this is where lots of different functional communication comes in, and we'll go over functional communication and possibilities later. But for this video, I just want to go over that. So let's say we're going to replace this behavior with tacting. It's going to say cookie. So they begin to cry or scream, and this is where you teach cookie. Say cookie, cookie. Here's a bite of cookie. Cookie, it's a cookie. You said cookie. Good job. Here, you must want some cookie. You're explaining to them, you're teaching them that we don't need to scream top of our lungs to get a cookie. We could just say cookie, and then we have access instantly to that cookie. This works best when you're teaching at the beginning and you make the access to that item very rich. They're going to eat a lot of cookies. Okay. You can fade that out. We could talk about that later in another video, but right now we're just teaching the maintaining the function of behavior and choosing a behavior to replace it. Now, this can be to everything. Maybe they really like attention. And in order for you to pay attention to them, because you don't have anything else going on, ignore the food on the stove and attend to your child every moment of the waking day. But if you can't, and you need a moment sometimes, and access to attention is something that comes maybe when they kick you or bite you, because those things are really hard to ignore. If I'm just like, mommy, 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 mom, mom, oh, dad, 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 aunt, sister, hey, hey, that can be ignored to a certain extent, and then you probably explode, which is fine. That's all attention. They're all getting the function of their behavior. But if you don't want that, you can teach them to tap and to wait, or to say, I need a moment. Let me know when you're ready, and wait. Or maybe it's on a device and they can request, I want attention. I want a high five. I want a hug. I want a kiss. I want you to look at me for a second. And I just want to make crazy eyes at you. Those are all acceptable. And if you want to be kicked or bit, then go ahead and give them attention right after they kick or bite you. And that tells them, this is how I get attention. So, again, you want to maintain the function of the behavior. Okay? They want something, they need something. You're not trying to take that away from them. You just want to help them learn a more socially appropriate way in order to get that item or to get that function of behavior, attention, escape, those things. If you have any other questions and you're like, she did a great job of explaining, but she did not go over my function. My child wants to get out of everything. Email us and I'll go over that with you. And we can go over it in another video. But I'm just trying to not talk to you at you for hours, I guess I should say. So that's basically the gist. If you have any other questions, like I said, email, call us. When you email Kindness Across Abilities, it doesn't go to just some office somewhere. I answer. Miss Cassidy answers. Maybe Miss Hannah answers. These are all people on the board. And if we do not know, we are happy to help you find resources and point you in another direction. Again, we are not services. We are not your route for therapy. We are just an extra support. We're a support for you in the house, a mental support, understanding that what you're going through, you're not alone. And it may seem very difficult and crazy at times, and you feel like you're losing your mind. We all feel like we're losing our minds, and that's okay too. And I just want to let you know that we're here for you. Talk to you later. Bye.